naloxone is a really important tool for us to have available and for people to be aware of. Naloxone is the overdose reversal medication for opioids. And so if a person takes too much of a medication or an illicit drug, those are things like oxycodone, Percocet, heroin, fentanyl, they can take the medication naloxone, and it usually takes effect within a couple of minutes, and it can reverse that overdose, and it lasts for about an hour. This over-the-counter change, I think, will probably have a modest impact. It's certainly a worthwhile thing to do. And it's most likely to be of value to people who are already going to the corner drugstore and getting medications for other things. There's the benefit of it having another access point, and maybe for folks to be less likely to access it. That needs to be counterbalanced with the fact that those are also the folks who are probably least likely to see or witness or respond to an overdose. It also might help kind of normalize that this is something that anybody can do and should be prepared to do if they are someone who's a loved one or uses opioids themselves. While Washington State has been fairly progressive and kind of ahead of the curve in terms of access to naloxone, there are many states that are just beginning to do work in this area around naloxone access. And for them, it may have great benefit. They may not even have harm reduction types of programs. So in many communities across the United States, this could really be a vital access point to naloxone and make it more readily available and more accepted. The price of naloxone at $75 a kit is, I believe, extremely prohibitive to most people. That cost point's too high in and of itself for a kit, let alone the fact a person may need multiple kits. So in my opinion, that price needs to come down an order of magnitude. It needs to be just a few dollars in order for people to be able to truly access it. People need to have a ready access to supply of naloxone who are at high risk for witnessing an overdose, and they may need multiple doses, which means they need to be able to access it and also be able to afford it. When a medication is a prescription, it can actually be covered by insurance. And in fact, naloxone is covered by almost all insurance in Washington State. When it's over the counter, it is not covered by insurance. So this conversely could actually make it more expensive for people to access naloxone. So that's an important thing for people to be aware of.